Huawei is gearing up for the launch of its next flagship phone, the Huawei P70 series, with leaks and rumors gaining momentum as the launch date draws near. I've been closely following these leaks to share credible information with you. In my previous video, we discussed the possible first look of the device through renders and an image of the P70 Art Edition. Now I've come across a more realistic render of the P70 Pro, which could give us our first glimpse of the device. Interestingly, I quite like the look of the P70 Pro compared to the P70 Art Edition. It appears cleaner and more minimalistic. The rear panel of the phone showcases a triangular lens plate housed in a slightly raised square framework. This plate features a triple lens arrangement, resembling the face of Mickey Mouse. The XMage branding is prominently displayed in the middle of the lens arrangement. Moving on to the camera sensors, the primary lens is positioned at the center, with the ultra-wide-angle shooter in the upper corner and another sensor in the lower corner. Unlike its predecessor, the P70 Pro features a triangular arrangement of lenses. The back panel is covered in a glossy white shade with the Huawei logo located at the lower left corner. The render also depicts a dual punch-hole design on the front side with a straight display panel and curved edges. While these renders are not official, they are based on images of protective cases for the Huawei P70 Pro. Typically, case maker companies receive information from the brand to create protective cases in advance, lending credibility to these renders. Huawei has not announced an official launch date for the P70 series, but a recent report suggests that the phone might launch in April instead of March. So we may have to wait a bit longer to see this beauty in action. What are your thoughts on this new look for the phone? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more updates. Peace out. Huawei has regained stability and is actively focusing on numerous projects, one of which is launching their highly anticipated phone of the year, known for its exceptional photographic capabilities, the flagship P series. The upcoming Huawei P70 series is expected to be unveiled towards the end of March. In terms of features, the P70 series is expected to boast high-density battery cells, wireless charging, and a sophisticated camera setup, including a 50-megapixel main camera and a 4x periscope telephoto lens. Rumors also hint at the possibility of a 1-inch Sony IMX989 sensor with variable aperture support, although this remains unconfirmed. The display of the P70 series aims to impress with sizes ranging between 6.58 to 6.8 inches, offering a 1.5K resolution and LTPO technology for dynamic refresh rate adjustment and reduced power consumption. This ensures an immersive viewing experience without sacrificing battery life. The focus on camera technology is particularly exciting as Huawei's devices are known for their photographic prowess. With Huawei's current stability, the P70 series cameras are expected to compete strongly with rivals like the Samsung Galaxy S24 and the iPhone 16 series. Stay tuned for more updates on the P70 series and don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to subscribe for the latest information, and I'll be back with more news soon.
As we all know, the Samsung Galaxy A55 5G is releasing, so let's talk about it. If you have already watched this video, you can skip this part. The much-anticipated Galaxy A55 is on the horizon, and we have got all the details you need. Samsung's Galaxy A50 series has been a standout in the smartphone market, particularly for its impressive features at an attractive price point. Following the success of the Galaxy A54, Samsung is gearing up for the release of its successor, the Galaxy A55. Let's delve into everything we currently know about this eagerly awaited device. Going by historical patterns, Samsung typically unveils its Galaxy A series phones towards the end of the first quarter, so we can anticipate the Galaxy A55 to hit the stage around March 2024, following the release schedule of its predecessors. Shifting gears to variants and pricing, Bluetooth side data hints at 3 Galaxy A55 models: SMA556B, SMA556E, and SMA556E_DS. The SMA556B seems tailored for Europe, while the others may target Asian markets. While exact pricing details are scarce if we consider past generations, the Galaxy A54 at £449/$449, the Galaxy A53 at £399/$449, and the Galaxy A52 at £399/$499. It's reasonable to expect the Galaxy A55 to stay below the £500/$500 mark. Design. Leaked renders showcase the Galaxy A55 in 3 captivating colors: awesome ice blue, awesome lilac, and awesome navy. Inspired by the A54, it features the key island design with a subtly raised frame around the power and volume keys, confirming a sleek metal build. The phone has rounded corners, a protruding rear camera array, and a flat display with a noticeable bezel and a punch hole for the selfie camera. Expected dimensions: 161.1 x 77.3, 8.2 millimeters, 6.3 x 3.0, 0.32 inches. Display. Now, turning our attention to the display. While exact details on the Galaxy A55's display specs remain uncertain, if Samsung continues with the A54's display, users can expect satisfaction. Speculations point towards a 6.5-inch flat display featuring a centered Infinity O front camera. Anticipated specifications include full HD plus resolution and a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. Given the A54's impressive display, any enhancements in this area will surely elevate the overall user experience. Performance. Now, let's talk about performance. The Galaxy A55 continues the series evolution, moving from the criticized Exynos 1280 to the improved Exynos 1380 in the A54. Now, it's rumored to feature the latest Exynos 1480, a promising upgrade. According to Geekbench 6 results, this new SoC is expected to be paired with an unconventional GPU choice, the Eclipse 530, based on AMD's RDNA 2 architecture. While the CPU improvements may not be groundbreaking, the shift in GPU could potentially enable the A55 to support ray tracing in games, although this feature is yet to be confirmed. The A55 prototype scored 1127 in the single-core test and 3090 in the multi-core test, surpassing the A54 by a slight margin. The device is expected to retain 8 GB of RAM, maintaining a balance between performance and efficiency. Cameras. Shifting our focus to the camera setup, rumors suggest that the Galaxy A55 might not bring significant changes in this department. The Galaxy Club report suggests no major changes, but that's not necessarily bad news. The A54 delivered impressive photos for its price. While the rear camera setup seems consistent, unfortunately, there's no news on any front camera updates. If the leaks are accurate, the Galaxy A55 might continue to use the same 32-megapixel front camera sensor as its predecessor, the Galaxy A54. While the A54's front camera delivers decent performance, some users may have hoped for an upgrade given the iterative nature of smartphone releases. Battery and charging. Now onto the Galaxy A55's battery and charging. TÜV Rheinland certification reveals 25 VLU fast charging with 9V and 2.55 as support. The 3C certification reinforces Samsung's dedication to fast charging in mid-range phones. While exact battery details are limited, we anticipate reliable 5,000 mAh for extended usage. Network and connectivity. Moving on to network and connectivity, the Bluetooth SIG certification reveals that the Galaxy A55 will sport Bluetooth 5.3, matching the capabilities of its predecessor, the A54. Consistent connectivity ensures a smooth user experience, especially with wireless accessories. Software. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about the software. The Galaxy A55 is gearing up for launch with Android 14 and Samsung's One UI 6, promising a seamless and user-friendly experience. This combo suggests exciting enhancements to Samsung's ecosystem. Plus, users can anticipate robust software support with the possibility of receiving 4 major Android updates throughout the device's lifespan. Stay tuned for those latest Android advancements.